Teams, of course, Greg, strong in rebounding. Be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. LaMelo Ball is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 4 spot. First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Ball hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Smart, wide open, he fires. Here's Embiid. Missed it, even after all those chances. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Smart, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Smart dishes to Embiid. Shoots the 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Now, here's Ball. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. For Indiana, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
McDaniels kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Hunter. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Ball against Smart. Ball, the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Claxton against Holmgren. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Indiana shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pacers trail by 6. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Better than most centers
from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Ball against Smart, and Ball gets double teamed. Hunter dishes to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Thompson outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid, no good.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now, here's Ball. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Out to the right wing. Holmgren the pass to Ball. Holmgren with a screen on Embiid. Ball finds Holmgren. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Indiana. 6-point game. And he makes that one.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
Ball against Smart. Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Christmas. And Floyd subbed in for Smart. Here's Floyd. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Thompson. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Ball kicks to Hunter. And Ball gets double teamed. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Jackson misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren in the post. Claxton covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Higgins is checked in. Here's Hunter. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Wizards in Washington. Offensive rebound with the second effort. Outside Jackson. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot. On the run, Asir, tough to catch.
Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Ball against Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there. Structural players, critical.
Now here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. Hunter with some nice defense. Chicago leading. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Here's Floyd. He's covered by Ball. Embiid, the pass to Floyd. Hunter grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Holmgren. McDaniels passes to Hunter.
Pacers foul. Florida. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Thompson against Ball. Down low. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jackson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Pacers in 5th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Walker's checked in for Embiid. And the second free throw, good. Chicago leading by 6. Ball dishes to Hunter. Here's McDaniels. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here we go, one-on-one. Thompson misses. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Basket counts. Ball's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Thompson outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Pass to Floyd. Indiana moving the ball around. And stolen by Hunter. And here is Ball. He's got 10. Now, here's Hunter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yep, it counts.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Ball against Thompson. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Chicago with the ball after Indiana gets the 3. Pass to Holmgren. Down in the low post. It goes. 6 points for him.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Hagan. No good that time. Walker with some nice D. Pacers trail by 7. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball feeling it out a bit.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for McDaniels. Averaging about 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Jackson throws it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? brilliant throwdown. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Holmgren. Hunter on the wing. Still without a basket. Walker with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Wallace the pass to Ford. Puts one up from 19. The kick out to Walker. Launches a three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
Pacers trail by 7. Outside Jackson. From downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Hagan. That's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like
The previous play is under review.
let's get off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't...
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 6. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Walker out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Wallace, and it's Floyd in at the 1 spot. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Here's Floyd. He's covered by Ball. The kick out to Walker from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got 5.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Claxton against Holmgren. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. The Pacers pull it in. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Floyd. Back to Walker. Here's Jackson, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Now McDaniels, 9 points last game out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rule adjustment. adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
The Pacers making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Chicago leading by 5. Ball with it. Out-guarded by Smart. Ball no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. So a moment now to see the story for LaMelo Ball.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. McDaniels kicks to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Walker's shot is off. Chicago leading. Outside, Ball. Hunter against Jackson. Williams, a screen on Jackson. Hunter, good on the 13-footer.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Walker from deep three-point land. And the 3 ball is good. Walker's got 8 points.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Ball against Smart. Outside, Ball. Here's Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Smart puts the pick in for Jackson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Pacers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Claxton's checked in. And it's Ball in for Ball. Claxton a screen on Smart. Ball, the pass to Claxton. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Pass to Claxton. Back to Hunter. Here's Claxton. Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Smart's got his first basket.
I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Smart against Ball. 6 to shoot. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Walker's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone anyone more exciting than this young guy.
And here's Walker outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Outside Williams. The kick out to Ball. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And Bing starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Ball against Smart. Williams has a screen for Ball. And the rejection by Claxton. Smart on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And McDaniels with the block. Ball with it. He's got 23. Hunter on the wing. To the wing right side. Claxton finds McDaniel. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Now here's Williams. Last time out he had 14 points. There's the double team with Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Indiana making some changes. Isaac comes in for Walker. And it's Casey Wallace in for Bagley. Chicago also making some changes. Higgins is checked in. And it's Jackson in for DeAndre Hunter. High post, Embiid. Claxton's there. Charity strike shot. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Embiid.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Here's Ball. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Thompson against Ball from about 16, and the shot falls short this time. Chicago leading by 6. Barnes outside and stolen by Wallace. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Bulls have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Thompson against Ball. Claxton a screen on Thompson. Ball, the pass to Claxton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Thompson outside. Embiid with a screen on Barnes. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Christmas. And the rejection by Claxton. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass the ball. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Moving it up. Christmas passes to Isaac. Now Wallace. Back to Isaac. Thompson in the corner. The tray. With the tip. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 4 points. This quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Barnes against Wallace. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Are turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
Ball against Thompson. To end the drought. Ball with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wallace. Here's Christmas. Second shot opportunity. Here's Isaac. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
17 seconds left in the first half. Jackson finds Ball. Out left to the wing. Here's Claxton. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Let's hear it for you.
Three-pointer by Embiid, and no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. Hey, Shaq. During the course of your career, you won several of these awards. That's certainly something to be proud of.
Yeah.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Pacers trail by 4. So for Chicago right now, we've got DeAndre Hunter. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Ball in at the point. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And that one, good. Ball's got 27.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Chicago leading. Pass to McDaniels. In the corner, it's Hunter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Here's Embiid driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here is Ball. He's got 27. Holmgren kicks to Ball. From deep three-point land. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Floyd, no good. Jackson in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Indiana leading. Pass to Embiid. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. That one drops for him.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Ball against Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And the Pacers with possession here. 3-point lead. to the left wing. Embiid kicks to Thompson. Driving inside. And he lays it straight in. 10 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Chicago trails by 5. Holmgren dishes the ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Holmgren in the corner. Sweet move, and the layup is good. Holmgren's got 12 in the game.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Floyd passes to Jackson. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ball kicks to Holmgren. Back to Ball. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 32 points in the game.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Embiid against Williams. From 10 feet out. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Chicago making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Here's Holmgren. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jackson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Indiana, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Jackson. And he can't hit the second. Chicago trails by 7. Hunter, no one around him. Offensive rebound, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Jackson, a screen on Ball. Floyd passes to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Thompson. He's putting up 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Holmgren kicks to McDaniels. And the shot goes down. And that's now 7 points for Jaden McDaniels.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Jackson in the corner. Chicago grabs the miss. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside, Ball. Pass to McDaniels. Over Embiid. Goes back up. And Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 14 points for the game.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Thompson passes the floor. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Thompson against Ball. They get a hand on it. Here's Claxton. Kept alive by Indiana.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And it's Ball penetrating. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball. The guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Here's Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post. Jackson's got 29.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Outside Ball. 6 to shoot. Plays it up off the glass. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside Ball. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Hunter finds Holmgren. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thompson passes to Claxton.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Right side, Ball. For the lead. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Marcus Smart comes in for Floyd. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Ball, the pass to Claxton. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
And Indiana making a change here. Christmas is checked in. Here's Ball. It gets rebounded by Christmas. Pacers leading by 3. Smart on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Jackson passes to Smart. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Here's Holmgren. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. LaMelo Ball is second.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Well, you think about the size and skill set that should allow Chet Holmgren to be very good for a very long time.
Smart against Ball. Smart kicks to Jackson. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 33 points.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Ball, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
Here's Walker. Pass to Christmas. Claxton with it. Jackson looking around. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Tipped away. Outside ball. Chicago calls timeout.
Away team. Time for your Indiana
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Some changes for Indiana. Embiid, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Boyd subbed in for Christmas. Chicago calls timeout.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Give yourself a round of applause.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Puts one up from 19. No good off the front iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Maybe. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Jackson. Yes, that goes in. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Jackson. Walker out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Floyd in at the 2 spot. Claxton sets the screen for Ball. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Claxton.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got 38 points.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Ball against Smart. Ball, the pass to Claxton. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. Isaac's checked in for Indiana.
Checking in for the Pacers.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Hunter, good on the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Jackson. This one for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Holmgren sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Holmgren. Smart with the steal. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Floyd. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone is open on that possession.
And a foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ball against Smart. Holmgren with it. 5 to shoot.
Claxton with the great contest right there. This guy works so hard defensively.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Claxton. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Floyd. Jackson, a screen on McDaniel. Floyd passes to Jackson. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Jackson. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Chicago trails by 4. Outside, Ball. Holmgren against Isaac. The drive by Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
To tie it up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Smart. Indiana moving it around. Jackson against Ball, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 45 points.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Ball, the pass to Claxton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Pass to Floyd. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Bulls. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And it's good, 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 4.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Smart against Ball. Holmgren sets the screen for Ball. Pass to Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the basket by Jackson.
Well, they're just riding a hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Chicago trails by 4. Now, here's Ball. And the rejection by Claxton. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Over to the left wing. McDaniels kicks to Holmgren. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Claxton, no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Poked away. Here's Floyd. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 54 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Shoots from the baseline, and again it's Indiana.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Ball kicks to Holmgren. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pacers leading by 11. Outside Jackson. Isaac a screen on Hunter. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line, for the Pacers.
First one falls for him.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Jackson hits both of them.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
On the wing, Jackson. McDaniels defending. Pass to Floyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember, and approaching some history to boot.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play, twice on the pipes.
A new 14 for Indiana. Claxton the pass to Jackson. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Claxton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here is Ball. Now Claxton. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Jackson misses. Chicago trails by 17, stolen by Thompson. Jackson with it, now guarded by Ball. Thompson dishes to Jackson. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Jackson against Ball. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball kicks to Hunter. Fires for three. Isaac with the steal. There's the drive. Pass to Floyd. Stolen by McDaniels. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the Bulls with another miss. Now Jackson. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. He can't get that one to fall. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feel.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.